Okay, good morning, gentlemen. As you know, that our CEO of our company has been asked us for all department to be more eco-friendly. So that's why I'll meet you up here on this meeting. So I have some ideas about this plan for our company to be more eco-friendly with the environment around our company. So I need your suggestion and your opinion about this plan to be more eco-friendly for our company. So, what's your suggestion or your opinion? It will be good for us if we discuss about this. Okay, the first one I would like to talk about paperless. As you know that our company use a lot of paper in printing, in writing, and so on. So I need your opinion about this paperless plan for all departments that are connected to this plan. So what do you think about this paperless plan? What do you think about this, Mr. Aldi?
Okay, in my opinion, the paperless is the effective to reduce paper in the office because uh, in now the company have lot of email to media in the files saved and then is the paper because to reduce in the cost and uh, to manage in the finance in the company. I think so. This my opinions.
So do you think we could change the paper with electronic mail, right? You're doing digitalization with everything. You don't use paper anymore. I mean, you can use Gmail or uh, WhatsApp or anything else, or using application for communicating with other departments, to sending a letter, for example. You don't use paper, of course, because you could use Gmail, and of course it will be eco-friendly for the environment because you don't wasting any resource. You just using electronic mail, or we can call it digitalization. It's good actually. Thank you for your opinion. And how about Mr. Zeva? What do you think about this plan, using the paperless plan for our department, for the all department in our company? What do you think?
Okay, for being paperless, for me, it's basically good. You basically will save the forest, by the way. You remember that almost all the forest being cut down from the earth because for creating papers, those are basically very much destroying the nature. While we need to save the nature by being paperless, it's actually good. We actually saving the nature. Being paperless and using digital communication like email or anything is actually can be useful. Now we can actually help the nature to recover from the destruction. So basically, if we being paperless, this is a good idea for me.
Okay, I think you have the same opinion like Mr. Aldi, right? I mean, we need to be more digital in everything to be more eco-friendly because if you are using digital tools, you don't use any paper, of course. That's why we could say it's very eco-friendly if you are using digital. Everything is digital. So I think we have an agreement in this plan. In this plan, this paperless plan. So we go to the next plan. We go to the next ideas. So there is an idea about bicycle. So the company will provide bicycle for all employees, because as you know that if you are using bicycle around company, of course it it will not polluted any of our environment, because bicycle is not using gasoline, right? Of course it won't be polluted our air, our environment. So what do you think about this opinion? The company provided the bicycle for all employees around the company. What do you think about this, Mr. Aldi?
Okay, I agree with your statement because is the company provide bicycle to uh, make healthy for the employees, and then to reduce in air pollutions, and then to was to reduce finance counts, and then is to give uh, comfortable to around employees to like bicycle, the exercise, and then is have many useful like to reduce in the finance, then to cans in the healthy body, and then is cans healthy in the minds, and then so to be spirits before is workings with bicycles. I think so. It's these opinions about bicycle profits in the company areas.
Okay, okay. Okay, what I got from your point is using bicycle will reduce uh, the financial of all employees. Yes, I agree with that, because if you're using bicycle, it means that you don't use any gasoline, because bicycle using human power. It's not using gasoline or anything else, but using your own power. So of course it will reduce your cost for transport. And in other way, we can say that using bicycle also will reduce the pollution of the environment, as you say before, uh, which is it's very good for the environment. uh, you don't wasting resource, the natural resource, and uh, making our environment more and more worse. Of course it will be better if you are using bicycle. Okay, I think we go to the Zeva's opinion. Yeah, Mr. Zeva, what do you think about these ideas or this plan?
For me, I will say this. Bicycle provided in company area. Well, I can agree with this, but you better think about other employee that live very far away, my friend. They didn't have a time to get into bike. Sorry, I mean they didn't have a time if they need to go to office using bicycle, and they live very far away from the place. I mean, can you use there is another vehicle that is also can be helpful for environment. For example, electric car or solar powered car or motorcycle. Those are basically using natural resource, but they using electrics and sun. Those are even more helpful then have to ride a bicycle, like arrive then arriving late, then suddenly that is basically will wasting time. Riding a bicycle from your home that is very far to your company that is also far away, we will wasting a time. So basically, use eco-friendly vehicle is also can be very helpful to the environment. So I kind of disagree with this idea. Sorry.
So what I got from your point is that it is about the effectiveness of the time, right, Mr. Zeva? Even though using bicycle will save our environment, will protect our environment because you don't use any gasoline, you don't polluting our air, our environment, but the time that you will wasting for go to the office, it will be much longer, of course. I think this is the problem of all employees, especially for those who are really, really far away from our company, right, Mr. Zeva? That's the problem. So I think these ideas will be discussed in the next meeting because uh, there is no agreement for these ideas. But I think we need to discuss these ideas in the next meeting more and more loudly, I guess. So I think we just go to the next ideas, to the next plan. So some department have a suggestion for recycling program. You know, as you know that our products using some of our products using metal, plastic, organic things, paper, and anything else that can be recycled. So what do you think about this recycle program? I mean, you know, probably in my opinion, yeah, about recycling program, I think if we starting a recycling program, it will decrease our financial, of course. It will reduce our financial outcome, of course, because you using recycle products, you using recycle things, which is you don't need to buy any more of the things that you need to production for production. So what do you think about this recycling program, gentlemen? Do you think it will save our financial or it just wasting our time? What do you think about this, Mr. Aldi? What do you think?
Okay, I agree with your statement because the recycling programs can reduce in the finance company, and then is can benefit for employees and other because the in the recycling program can uh, creates handicraft like from plastics and the papers, like in the this paper can in the cracks uh, to informations to write uh, and then in the throw in the bins. So the plastics can in the recycle like use in the handicraft like uh, yeah, like in the uh, handicraft to picture and then and so on in the metals and can be to create rooftop in the company. I think so. In this opinion about and the recycling programs, so I think is have lot of useful from company to recycling programs.
Okay, what I got from your point is, Mr. Aldi, yeah. By using a recycling program, I think we can create a handicraft, right? A handicraft for our company. I mean, you could using this handicraft to providing the good environment of our company, which is very good, of course, for our customer, especially for those who came to our company when they see the handicraft, the good looking handicraft. Of course, they will think that this company is very good and very eco-friendly because the handicraft that we sold to our customer that came to our company is the recycling things. That's very good actually, Mr. Aldi. So let's go to the Mr. Zeva. What do you think, Mr. Zeva? What do you think about this recycling program? Do you agree or not?
Recycling program, of course, this is a good idea. Why? Inside we basically saving our planet from environmental destruction. The recycling program is actually can be useful to our company because it's basically saving us money. Also, we also using every garbages in the world. You know, we need to avoid putting too much garbages until our world is nothing more but filled with garbage. So recycling program is actually very good. By creating handicraft that you say, it's actually very good idea. Plus, that handicraft is also can we sell. The selling of our handicraft can actually increase the profit of our company can actually rise even more if we does this recycling program. So basically, this recycling program is basically saving the planet, reducing garbages, also profit increase. This idea, I will say, this is a very good one.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, Mr. Zeva. What I got from your point is that you're talking about profit, right? What I got from your point is if we are using the recycling program of or we are using recycled things, it will increase our profit, of course, because uh, you your outcomes in the resources of our products will decrease because you are using recycled things. That's why you could save money and increase the profit. I think that's a good idea for Mr. Zeva. So we go to the next ideas or to the next plan. Some of our department has a suggestion that we should install the solar panels. Yes, installing the solar panels. In my opinion, if we are installing the solar panel, of course, we need to we need a lot of money for installment. Of course, firstly, maybe we spend a lot of money, a lot of bucks for this installment. But at the progress, I believe if we are using solar panels for years by years for a long time, it will save our financial. But of course, back again to the beginning, if you are installing solar panels, of course you will spend a lot of money. So, what do you think about these ideas, gentlemen? From Mr. Aldi, you can start, Mr. Aldi.
Okay, I agree with your statement. Even though in the solar panels needs in the high finance, I think is have useful from employee and others like to the first to provide in new jobs to fresh graduates and then to and society and then to uh, reduce in the air pollutions, and to uh, reduce in the from uh, so on. I think is that I think this opinion about this.
Okay, Mr. Aldi. So what I got from your point is if we are using solar panel, of course you don't use electricity from the generator or the company that provide the electricity. You are using the sun, the energy of the sun. Of course, it is very eco-friendly. Of course, it will not pollute our environment because you are using natural resources. So that's good idea from Mr. Aldi. So I think you have an agreement for these ideas, right, Mr. Aldi? So we go to the next. Person, Mr. Zeva. What do you think about these ideas or this statement, Mr. Zeva? What do you think?
Using solar panel. Yeah, I know it's basically we didn't use electric from generator or from the electric power plant, and it doesn't cost us money. But think of it first. Placing a solar panel, you need to know that solar panel is actually cost an even a lot of money. It's like million or more. You basically also need to know that our company is basically on crisis. So basically, if we still using the original electric, I know it costs money, but it's basically also need to remember that our company is in crisis. So using solar panel, you just gonna make our company get even more and more for loss of money. We need to basically reserve our money first before we basically can create a solar panel or basically place a solar panel. So basically, I kind of disagree with this idea because just remember, solar panels are even much more expensive than paying electric bills.
Okay, from your point, what I got is that solar panel, of course, will save our financial firstly because we are using natural resources that is from sun, that is from solar, of course, which is it will save our costs, our financial directly. Of course, we don't spend our money for electricity because we are using. The solar, the natural natural resource. Okay, I think we have an agreement for these ideas for this statement. The last statement or the last ideas is about planting trees. What I see from this is all of the departments agree that planting trees should be uh, make a list from for our plan for to be more eco-friendly in the company. So I think we don't need to discuss this a lot, yeah, because planting trees is good. Basically, I think I mean everyone knows that if you are planting trees, it means that you are saving the world. So I think we don't need to talk this uh, more and more, yeah, because I believe all of you agree with these ideas that planting trees should be uh, included in our list. So I think that's all for this meeting. Thank you, gentlemen. I think we have some ideas that has been I agree with the some ideas, right? Uh, and some ideas we don't have any agreement for some ideas. So I think that one will be discussed in the next meeting. So thank you very much for your attention on this meeting. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jacob.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zeva. Thank you, Mr. Ali.